there! Free-to-play games are slowly taking over the AAA video game world. Top quality creations without an entry fee. 2022 promises to be a crazy year for new free-to-play games, and as long as you keep in mind they will try to take your money through other means like in-game items, cosmetics and other microtransactions, you are good to go. So let's see what 2022 has in store for us. First up is Rumbleverse, yet another battle royale. But wait, this one has a trick up its sleeve. Rumbleverse is a brawler royale. All the moves are more like a typical WWE match than a game of Fortnite. Ultra cartoony physics are used, with every building and structure being scalable, and vehicles are effectively trampolines. 40 players are freely running around the city, waiting to lay the smacketh down on each other. I got to admit, it looks good to me. Customization is a key selling point in Rumbleverse, with hundreds of items of clothing, body shapes and designer gear to unlock and buy, allowing us all to design our characters from head to toe. Do what you like, embrace your inner furry, become a member of Team Thick, or build whatever monstrosity you want. The options may be limitless. Rumbleverse will be using open and paid closed betas to perfect the game before suddenly releasing completely free to play on all platforms sometime in 2022. Next we have Tom Clancy's X Defiant, a free-to-play arena shooter combining numerous Tom Clancy worlds into one big mosh pit. Ubisoft are taking the realistic shooting from Rainbow Six Siege and merging that with the superpowers of games like Valorant and Overwatch. Each character in the team has an ability which changes the game slightly, a hollow shield for defense, an armored turret for support, and an invisibility suit to sneak around. All these add to each fight, making them more tactical and also complete bedlam. Fans of The Division, Splinter Cell and Ghost Recon are all represented with factions, beginning with these four: Wolves, who have tank abilities, the Outcasts, who have healing abilities, Echelon have night vision goggles and other tech, and the Cleaners have crazy high DPS. X-Defiant and Ubisoft should give us more information in early 2022. Game 3, Arc Raiders, a cooperative free-to-play third-person shooter where you and your squad of raiders unite to resist the onslaught of Arc, a ruthless, mechanized threat descending from space. Taken from the book of the same name, we are a member of the Resistance Force, eliminating all the threats we can. The book has lots of time travel to contend with, but that's unclear if it's part of the game too. Arc Raiders is deliberately set up to make going in alone highly dangerous, and only a cooperative squad is the right way to play this. A full troop of your friends with comms, all playing completely for free. Taking down giant alien spider bots or shooting scutters out of the sky. Arc Raiders could be huge. We'll see more later in 2022. Out of nowhere, someone is trying to take on Super Mario Kart. Take a look at Kart Riders Drift. This is actually not a new game. This series has been operating as a free-to-play title with microtransactions for many years over in the East, but now it's coming over to the West. Challenge your friends regardless of what platform they play on and enjoy no barriers or paywalls to play the core game. Created to be a completely online game where new additions, racetracks and modes are added constantly. The plan is for the full game to release with at least 100 karts and over 150 character outfits, showing us that customization is once again the most direct way to get into our wallets. It remains to be seen if there is a karting audience outside of Nintendo. This could be the year. Kart Rider Drift. Back in 2016, Let It Die released on the PS4 and later came to PC. An action role-playing game with elements of Dark Souls and a bucket load of grind to progress mechanics. Fast forward 6 years and that game world is being expanded via Deathverse Let It Die. Set in the format of a TV show, contestants fight to the death. So yes, it's another battle royale. This time though, it's melee focused. We've seen a whole heap of weird and wonderful weapons, from a Superman dive with oversized gauntlets and a deep sea diver with a hammer bigger than your mum. It's a weird place, this Deathverse. Release date is set for spring, so expect this to first release on PlayStation around March to June time. And if the previous game is anything to go by, it will come to PC soon after. Here's a game I have high hopes for, Multiverses. Let's get the most obvious thing out of the way. This is another game which wants to be Nintendo. this time Smash Bros. A competitive platform fighter that is totally free to play. Although single player mode is here, the game is firmly based on team mechanics. For example, Batman's smoke bomb can hide his allies, Steven's shield can do exactly that, protect the squad, and Wonder Woman's kinky whip of truth can save a falling friend. Effectively, each character has abilities to enhance each fight. Multiverses takes Warner Brothers properties and smashes them together, like Arya Stark from Game of Thrones, who could fight Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. It doesn't make any sense at all, but it could be great. If Multiverses becomes popular, we can expect other Warner Bros. Movies and games to be added. The potential is limitless. From all the games on the list, Multiverses looks the most complete and ready to go in 2022. It really could be the breakout free-to-play game of the year. Back over to Ubisoft, who has 5 free-to-play games coming out over the next few years. This one is The Division Heartland. Due out in 2022, we've heard nothing since they first announced it, and we still don't even know if this will be a third-person shooter like the rest of the Division series. We do know that Heartland is a standalone game that doesn't require any previous experience of the series, as it will take us on a new journey and a new perspective on the universe. Many people are suggesting Heartland will be another battle royale, but there is no proof of this yet. Whatever it becomes, I'll be sure to make a video on it later in the year. So throw me a sub if you'd be so kind. I'd like to get to 2 million and pretend my life means something. So, that Ubisoft game is uncertain, so let's switch to another one. Ghost Recon Frontline. This one certainly is a third-person online shooter. The blurb says, Ghost Recon Frontline features an advanced class system and a large set of tactical support tools, allowing for complete freedom in strategic gameplay, with multiple ways to outsmart enemy teams and win every fight. Like usual, the blurb that comes with games is so confusing. Many people believe that this game will be more like Escape from Tarkov, where a team of operatives go into a map against other players and try to come out again with new tech and intel, then rinse and repeat. Sadly, this game was thrown into limbo late in 2021 as the community was just not happy. Ubisoft didn't have a good time with free-to-play games last year, so the beta for Frontline was delayed until 2022. We'll have more confirmation soon, and the only thing we do know is that it won't run on last-gen consoles, only PC, PS5 and the Xbox Series. Many of these games are without a certain release date right now, so here's a certain one for January. PUBG, the Battle Royale which was arguably the first to make the genre a worldwide phenomenon. On January 12th, it finally goes free to play. I don't think you need me to break this down, but without this game, we probably wouldn't have Fortnite. So give it a try, jump out of the plane, pick up a weapon or a frying pan, and get the Vic Roy by being the last to survive. I mean, winner winner, chicken dinner. Hey you, have you ever wanted to ride a dragon? Then you should check out Century Age of Ashes. It released on PC late 2021 and is coming to console in 2022. Age of Ashes is a pretty intense fight or flight survival game. The game modes seen so far are 3-on-3 or 6 versus 6, all air combat on the back of dragons. Each class has a certain playstyle, Windguard, Phantom and Marauder, with unique abilities too. For example, the Phantoms have a mine ability and the Marauders can wield frost bolts. A multiplayer dragon battle game. Who'd have thunk it? For the next bunch of games, we're going to go much quicker, as most of these were supposedly releasing in 2021, but they never did. When they do though, I will release a breakdown video more in detail, but for now, we're going to rush through it. Roller Champions. Remember this game? Back in 2019 we saw this, and in 2021 it was about to release, and then suddenly vanished. The idea of the game is pretty simple. Grab a ball, throw it through a hoop, and each lap of the course you complete determines how many points that ball is worth. The game was delayed for extra polish to be added, whatever that means, so we should see it in 2022. Knives Out. Knives Out is a popular mobile game in the same vein as PUBG, and has been coming to console for years. It now has 2022 on its radar, with the confirmation that Knives Out Extreme is confirmed, and it was confirmed by PlayStation. It's more Battle Royale. You either like it, or you're absolutely sick of that genre by now. Next, Blood Hunt. If you know my channel, you know Blood Hunt, a vampire-focused battle royale, was scheduled to release on PS5 over Halloween. It missed that deadline. It was then promised to arrive in 2021, and it's missed that deadline too. And now the new date is spring 2022, so expect this between March and June. If you don't want to wait that long, it's also available on PC right now. Scavengers, another game I had such high hopes for. A post-apocalypse survival battle royale with PvE elements too. Surviving the cold weather while slaying foes looked insanely fun. Scavengers did make it to PC in 2021, yet consoles are waiting for the full release, which comes in 22. Next, Caliber, another one of the games we hope to see in 2021, and like Scavengers, it did release on PC. The free-to-play tactical military shooter has a small but loyal fan base, and in 2022, we should see the full release of the game, including next-gen consoles. So watch this space. And finally, League of Legends Wild Rift. With the exceptional Arcane Netflix show bringing us so many League characters, many console players have been waiting to try League of Legends. Wild Rift, the mobile version of the online battle arena, was due to come to consoles in 2020. But due to the outbreak we can't talk about on YouTube, progress was stopped and the release date for consoles was completely taken away. With 2022 here, is it finally time to see League of Legends on console? If not, you can always play it on mobile and PC right now. So there we have it, 16 free-to-play games coming in 2022. Well, 15 in League of Legends Wild Rift. Are there any of these you'd like me to cover in more depth? Because I'm happy to do so, just need to let me know. If you're watching this before Christmas, please have a good one, but if not, have a great year. 2022 is your year. I'm Adam, you're awesome. I'm taking a week off. Woohoo! See you soon. Bye.